Welcome back, fans and friends, for this upcoming video. Yes, I do have a Ford. It is a 350 as well. So as you can see, this is the one I did last time. The school bus yellow from I don't think it was dualies. It was quite a while ago. Anyway, I really like this vehicle and the way it was represented. It's got a few things going for it. So you have here the trailer hitch, which is important. It also showcases the fact that it is a Power Stroke, which is the diesel version that Ford puts in their trucks, and obviously the Super Duty here. So all in all, this was reasonably well done. You definitely get more than, like, for example, there's a lot of the trailer versions of Greenlight, and they don't come with a truck or any other sort of a vehicle. You can also get station wagons and so on and so forth to do that. So why that's important is I got another one today, and it's this one here. This one is dually drivers, which I believe was that, but that Ford there is not Series 15. This one is. And as you can see now, like I've brought up before, they've put adult collectible onto their packaging. 1/64 scale. Contains one model. There it is, the diecast vehicle you have. And this one, though, is not the Lariat, which is that one, the Super Duty. This one here is the 2019 Ford F-350 XL dually, and then a Columbus Division of Police mounted units. And there you see the dually drivers, there you see the police. I don't know how, I have never been to Columbus, so I don't know how accurate this is to their police department back in that year. And as we can see here, there are a few minor changes. Obviously, this is probably a fleet bought service vehicle rather than that, which is a privately owned vehicle / businessly owned one, so it doesn't have quite as many frills, or it's perhaps not as many features. Obviously they change features, but we can see here that this is a 2025 version, Series 15, very recent. And so here we have, once again, one of the great things about most Greenlight sets, not all of them, Bear Jackson doesn't do it, and there's a bunch of other sets, 2 or 3 other sets that don't do it. So here we get the list of the Series 15 vehicles. So the 1969 Chevrolet C30 dually wrecker. We get the 1982 Dodge Ram D350 dually, and then the 2016 Chevy Silverado HD 3500 dually service bed. 2018 Chevy Silverado HD 3500 dually high country, so the high country is also the trim level. And then here's this one here, and then the 2023 Ram 3500 Laramie dually from the Los Angeles Police Department. I do believe I saw that on the shelf. Anyway, we here see the police officer for the LAPD, which unusually I don't actually. So just try to zoom in on that, and I don't see the Columbus version of this advertisement on it. So we have Ford there, Dodge, and now for the most part, I guess because it's classically Ram used to be just a brand of Dodge, and now they've separated it, and there's the GM, because obviously Chevrolet is a part of General Motors, and then these two are part of FCA there, which is now Stellantis, and so they're still continuing with the FCA branding of product lines. So it's just an interesting note, and I'm gonna get it out. Just be careful. As we all know, it comes with the insert, and as you can see there, nice and snug, including which unfortunately, it doesn't have the multicolor lights that some certain police cars will have. You see here, it's just the clear plastic, but the top of it has near identical orange lights to the older one, and you can just see there a lot of similarities. So we're going to start with the front, and I'll compare them after. So all these dualies, by the way, they do come with the dual wheels on each side for the rear axle. So starting with the front, once again, this is Super Duty, which is great. Unfortunately, the Super Duty on the earlier one here, I'll get to it after, but this one is written sort of on the 3/4 angle. The one on that is right on the edge of the hood. So we can see clearly into the cabin. There's a steering wheel on the left, dashboard, console in the middle. Wipers are etched into the Clear plastic on the top, and so the black material underneath just makes it harder to reflect. Onto the front, you see the Ford oval there is kind of messed up, so it's not quite as good as on the earlier one. You can just see we're there, and then it's here. It appears to have been filed down. I just took it out of the package, so it clearly wasn't me. Plastic inserts for the lights. You can just see the edge there where they've actually made an extra painting underneath it, but the front lights are otherwise undecorated. Bumper on the bottom has a front splitter, and we can see two rearview mirrors with this one was on a slight angle. This would have been the one on the inside of the packaging, so it's a little bit bent upwards. I will compare it to the other one briefly later on. Anything else of note? No forward hitches, nothing else like that. On to the left side, so we have there car number 697, Ford F-350, Columbus Police Department insignia on there. There's police. Once again, City of Columbus, and they've accented the US part there by changing the color from Columbus. Gas tank on this side, and it's a mounted unit. Obviously, it's a vehicle, technically from cavalry. And then there you have the running boards, which are also present on the other Ford, but they have reversed the colors. Mostly the silver is where the black is, and the black is where the silver is on that one. And once again, nice and easy to see into the cabin. It looks to me like the driver's side seat is a little bit more leaned in forward than the passenger side. Not much of an issue. And you can see for the rearview mirror, they have put a slightly reflective silver tint on it, which is good. It's not bad. And onto the back, we have a lot of... It just looks dirty. So I don't understand. This one has a lot of already quality issues that one did not have. Anyway, you have a lot of dirt there. Looks etched in. The Columbus Police Department insignia, as you can see there, the right side of it is not done properly, and then here even less of it's done properly. Ford symbol, reasonably done well. Columbus Police, and call 911 697 right on the license plate. There's the trailer hitch. On to the right side, everything is similar except for obviously no gas cap. There's the turning warning lights. We have once again a little bit of a painting there. And Ford F-350, unfortunately doesn't tell us if it's power stroke or not, because this is normally where they would put it. I'll show it to you from the other truck. And then back to the front, and we are onto the underside. You can just see a lot of damage. Now, of course, if you're not going to take it out of the package, stuff like this won't matter too. But it looks like this is not... If they're casting it and then stamping it, it looks like the stamping is sort of worn out. You see a lot of bit edges on it. Transfer case differential. This is obviously a four-wheel drive vehicle. And then the Ford F-350 XL Dually. You just see underneath there, 2019. And you can see there the limited edition number, which I don't remember seeing limited edition on the packaging, but usually it's on the left side. Yeah, so it is in fact there. I just didn't talk about it. On the left, there. And then obviously they do 10,000. So 7603 is the one for this, and is obviously a recasting, 2018. And GL 138. And as you can see here, the wheels are... Just give it a quick roll test. No wobble, nothing like that. So honestly, this one has a bit of a wobble. Anyway, not important, but like I said, there's other issues. So I do prefer, as you can see, the matte black to the top one. You can just see how the underside of the running boards are not roughly done. It doesn't look like... it does. There is some parts of it that aren't perfect, but it looks much, much better than the other one. And as you can see there, they have put some extra numbers and information on the truck, which for unknown reasons they have not included it. And obviously you can see there they built about... It looks like it can go up to 99,999. So probably quite a bit more, but you can see that it's more finished. There's less... It got that less rough feel to it, which is terrible. And obviously they're the same GL 138 and 2018. Obviously they didn't paint it quite there. And then you have this, so 344 2021, 344th day, and I don't believe it's right there. So 25, and it was the, I believe, So it can't be the 256th day of last year. So that means it's not 2025. And then because we have there the 14562WS, which is the production number right there. So it is the 256th day of last year, despite the fact that the packaging is from this year. Obviously, if it's recast, they might have changed it. They could have painted over it and then resold it like in this package. But you can just see there, it looks very, I want to say, less detailed. So there's less fine edges to it. You can just see there. And obviously the running boards show signs of we didn't quite evenly paint it and or file it, and here it is. So all in all, it's not terrible. Like I said, this one advertises a bunch of things that this one does not. So like I said, you have the police insignia there, and that's where obviously it would tell us it's Power Stroke, the 5.7 liter right there. And then so we have it. So school bus yellow versus Columbus Police, both 350s. However, this is the Lariat version of the car, and this is the Excel, obviously bought for a fleet, so in reference to that. And so if you're going to go out and buy this newest of, I believe it is the newest, the dually drivers, and that's another reason I bought it too, look, $5. It's not their Hot Pursuit version of the car, which I think would probably only come with the single wheel on each side back axle. Anyway, fans and friends, thanks for watching, putting up with me for these past 11 minutes. So Thomas from Toronto, thanks for watching, and till the next one.